Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome back to another episode of Felsburnn from Farming Simulator 19. I hope you're all doing good today. We have a lot to get done today. Just like last episode, I want to try and get a bunch of stuff done, and the first things I want to do... there we go, pick it up. I want to get this cleaned, and I think I have to do maintenance on it. Let me take a quick look. Here... Nope. Where is it? Right here. I don't remember what this header is. Well, let's just scroll down. Well, I need to do maintenance on this guy anyway. So we're going to get some cleaning done on this thing, some maintenance, and then I want to set this on the field right ahead of us, if I am seeing correctly. I think it's that one. One of them's got sunflowers on it. We're going to set our guy working on there, just to get a little bit extra done. As I said, I want to try and get a little bit more done every day and make us a little bit of extra money. So if I'm not going to do any harvesting, I'm going to try to set a guy up on those types of jobs. Boom. And I think it's a good idea. You know what I mean? It'll help us out. It'll help us to get a lot more, not a lot more money, but a little bit more money. And there were 3 jobs that I was looking at harvesting wise. I think it's... what was it? I think there's one for field 26, 27, and 28. Oh, sorry, yeah, I'll be doing field 27. I'm going to set up my guy on there. This is cotton, and this is sugar beets. So I have to rent equipment for those, so I'm not going to do those. Let's do repair. What's that going to... 360 bucks, not bad. And yeah, this wasn't too bad, so let's just repair that as well. Boom. And then, yeah, as I said, let's get this guy set up. We're going to have to drive our, move our trailer on over there. And then I want to fertilize that field, and then we're going to plant our cornfield. So there's going to be a lot of back and forth because this thing is huge. So we might actually look at investing in a bigger trailer today. I know we've been talking about saving for sheep, but I think we might need to spend a little bit more money before we do that. So what I need to do is field 27, harvesting, field 27. It's honestly not a lot of money, which really worries me, but I think I'll get a ton just from what I'm going to get. And actually 450 to... Let me take a quick look. Are there other harvesting jobs in the area? So there's 33 and 10 and 17. 33 is down here. What's that? Wheat. 10, which is soybeans. And hold on, why is it saying I have... Oh, because I harvested that. What was it saying? 10? Was there an 11? Hold on, was 11 up again? No. That'd be awesome if it was. Is there any job on 11? As I said, 11's like my go-to field because it's already right there. Nah, we'll just set them up on this. We'll leave it. As I said, it's not going to make us a lot of money up front, but what we'll get from just doing the work, I think, will be the best. I want to double check. This is field 27. I might have been on the wrong field. I was. Field 27, not 29. Same person, same price. Alright, let's get that going. Accept contract. Boom. We're going to drop V. Then we're going to come on up, and we're going to go H. And... I have a lot of setup to do today, guys, so I hope that's fine. We've got a lot of jobs because I really want to start making a lot of money. And the only way to really do that right now is to just hammer out work. So that's what we're going to do. Boink. Hook into that. Again, not really the vehicle for the job, but it works. So we're going to put this over here. And then, as I said, we're going to hop in the Fiat and do a little bit of... fertilizing, and then it's... Ooh, I should probably pay attention to where I'm driving. Or I might start a work... Nah, I really don't want to use a lot of workers. That's my problem. I want to have the ability to do stuff, but workers cost me money. So, let us get working on this. Come on. There we go. Come on, little buddy. So I actually haven't seen your feedback yet on what you think of the road over there, because I'm recording this a couple hours later. Well, actually, same thing I said earlier. It's not a couple. It's probably been like 4 or 5, which will be, you know, a while later. Because I went out and did a little bit of building. For those who don't know, I've been working on making a smithy for myself to, well, blacksmithing. That's what you do in a smithy. You smith stuff. So that is what I ended up doing today. I haven't put any pictures up on Instagram lately of the build. I've been working on it off and on for a while. So if that is something you guys want to see, feel free to check out my Instagram. I do normally link anything I post on Instagram to Twitter as well. So if you guys want to check that stuff out there, you can. But yeah, it's I don't think I have my Instagram link down there, but I do show them like my weekend building projects on there. So if you guys want to check that stuff out, it's defense041 on Instagram. But we're actually going to spray this pretty fast. Wow, he's only done 2 passes. It's going to be a long time for that one. But as I said, I don't really mind because that's just extra money. This is more what I'm thinking of. And I think this field next to us needs to be fertilized, so I might throw the Fiat on there while I'm working on the other fields over here. Because if I have the time, I might actually time-lapse 2 sets of fields. Whoop. I was blocked by my truck. Let me get this guy out of the way. And what I'm going to do quickly, actually, you know what? Let's just park him right here. Because, oh yeah, he's at, oh, why did he not do, oh, he unloaded it. I was really worried. I was like, why is he empty? Alright, sorry, getting very distracted today. But yeah, so I'm thinking we'll probably end up getting 2 of those fields done. So I might set up, because I think there's a fertilizing contract on the field right next door. And we'll be able to get everything set for that. I really should have lined this up a little bit better, but I'm not complaining. It's just wasted fertilizer, you know what I mean? I'll fertilize the grass, it can't hurt. Alright, let's fold her up. It's just so I could guarantee my turn. And yeah, let me, I'm actually going to throw in a quick time lapse of me doing this. There's no point in you sitting here watching me do this. So let's throw in a little bit of music as I finish up the field. So that is that field finished up there. And as I said, what's the field next door? 19. Is there a spray job on 19? Does not look it. Okay, well that's kind of a bummer. What do we have right around us? 19, 18, and 11. Well, we'll just leave that then. We won't have to worry about it. So what I'm going to do now is, well, let's check on our dude over there to make sure he's doing good. I'm actually just going to park this guy out of the way because we might do a little bit more with him later. Yeah, it's doing good on the bottom half there. Wow, this is not actually going to make us any extra money. I'm kind of worried about this now. That may end up costing me more than I think. But you know what? It's whatever. I'll deal with it as I deal with it. Let's get set up to plant ourselves our own sunflowers. So honestly, the thing I like the most about this cedar here is how wide it is. You can get so much done. Well, at least compared to my other, my drill there. It's nice. We're doing sunflowers. We got our fertilizer. Let's get started. So, as I said, this field here, definitely going to be sunflowers. Obviously, we've already started planting it. The other field, I don't actually know yet. As I said, I'm thinking, I just forgot the word, oats. Because I think that'd be a good price, and it'll get us some bales. We'll be able to sell some of the bales off, which will be nice. I was considering making the top field grass, but I don't really need it right now, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, the hay would be nice, and the money from silage would be nice, but I don't really want to do the work because my mower is tiny, and if I spend all my money on sheep, I can't really buy a good mower set. So it's something I'm going to have to think about. And why is it not planting? Drop. Okay, that's weird. But I'm going to ignore it. So yeah, I think this will do good. We'll be able to get this whole field planted. It is being fertilized as it is getting planted, which is very nice. As you can tell by the numbers there, I accidentally put fertilizer in my front instead of seeds. So I have way more fertilizer than seeds, which is kind of sad. And it is kind of a bummer, but I'll be able to deal with it. Once we run out of fertilizer, we'll be able to fill it up with seeds, which I think will get the job done very nicely. So now I have to go through and get this whole thing done. But what I think I'm going to do quickly is... nah, this will be fun. It's funny, you can see chunks of that field disappearing. That's weird. Alright, but yeah, same thing. I'm actually going to throw on a little bit more music and get this guy done here. And we'll probably end up hopping back in to chit-chat. I'm undecided yet, but let me hop on and do that. And I'll talk to you guys again, hopefully, when this field is finished. Seeding here, but I want to say I did a bad job either. I do see 3 missed patches, which I'll have to go back through and touch up in just a moment. But I think it's all going good. You know, we're getting it planted. I was going to set it up to start planting on there because I noticed earlier when I was sifting through the seeds that I can plant canola with this. So I was thinking we'll throw that down on there. But I have to cultivate it first, so we're not gonna do it. I'll do it at some other point, or I'll plant something else in there. I don't know what I'm gonna plant yet. As I said, it's probably gonna end up being oats, but I don't know yet. I want to try and change it up every once in a while, so we're doing a little something different. But I would say this area looks rather nice. So it's that one last strip there. And that'll be this whole thing planted, or seeded technically, because this is a seeder, where the other one is a drill, so it will be seeded or drilled, but it's still planted, so I don't know. Technicalities are technicalities. But it looks like that guy's been putting along probably about a quarter of the way through the job. So we are probably going to have to go over there and get a quick bit of emptying done. So let's go take a look at that. I'm actually just going to park this guy... I'll just park it in the yard. I was going to leave it here, but there's really no point. Let's bring you up into the yard. Yoink. But yeah, it does seem like it's a very small harvest for that. And how are we looking? Yeah, it's 61%, and we're almost halfway. So it's not bad. Let's see if we can get up there while this guy's still going. We got 1,400 liters in here. Again, I don't understand why it's in liters, but I guess it's just a balanced measurement that makes it easier for them. Let's pull up alongside here so we can start getting some emptying done. I was gonna say, there we go. I was gonna say, ain't spraying out. Well, come on. I know I can just cruise control to 6, but it's going to come right to the end here. And I'm hoping we can get all of it emptied. Yeah, we'll be able to get it all emptied, no problem. And then we'll pull out of the way. I don't want to empty it until we get a full trailer because we might... Yeah, we're definitely not getting a full trailer from this, which I'm fine with, kind of. I do wish we were going to be able to make a little bit more money on this. But let's swing on over here and see what needs to get done. Because as you saw, we've already got a bunch... Well, I don't want to say a bunch done. That field is all set and ready. I can just leave that to grow. There is nothing else I have to do to it. That field back there, we just planted. Let's make sure everything's good. Here. Yeah, fully planted. Nice. But yeah, as I said, we're probably going to do oats in the larger section here. And in this section here, I don't know. I am undecided. We'll probably end up just doing soybeans again. They're easy. They make a decent enough money, and I don't need anything special to harvest them, so I don't need to really worry too much about it. So we'll leave that to go. Our chickens are going. Let's see. Chickens, how many we got? We should have a few by now. So we've got 40, 57, 87 chickens. So it's 92. So we've actually already grown a couple back. Word. I'm happy with that. As I said, I still don't know much about them, but they're reproducing. They're getting the job done. And we'll be able to just kind of leave them to do their thing. And now what we're going to do, is, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hop in and I'm going to do a bit of work driving that while I think of what I want to do next. Because we've already done 2 time lapses, and I really don't want to just say, hey, I'm going to plant this field, and then just, it's planted, you know. So let's drop that, even though I should have lowered it first, but I'm going to just drop it. That is the only thing I don't like about this thing. I do love that it's got that front storage capacity, but whoop, wrong button. I always do that when I go to hit Q. I end up bumping the other stuff. But yeah, let me swing on up there. I'm going to do a bit of harvesting. I may time lapse it. I may not. I'm undecided. So let me get a little bit more work done on that job there. That took so long. That is the last little bit there. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm not even driving this over there because that takes way too long. We're going to hop in the truck and bring the truck over here. I'll let the lady know she needs her field limed. Maybe she'll pay me to do it. Ha ha ha. Make some extra money. No, I probably wouldn't lime this field. It'd take a long time. All right, let's N to open. I keep forgetting. It's O for out and N for open. Oh, I missed another one. Boo. All right, well, I guess I'll leave 1 flower on the field. Let's see how much we get. I think, yeah, we're gonna have a little extra. Come on, would you get in the combine? 12. If I hadn't harvested that 1 stupid flower, I think we'd have been fine. All right, well, it's 12 sunflower seeds I can keep in my combine harvester forever and ever and ever. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to run this over to, it looks like it's going to the grain mill, which also, you know, since I sold all my eggs in the last episode, has a great demand for eggs and a really, really good price. And I am rather sad. Hey, isn't there normally a wooden pole right there? Could have sworn there was. I crashed into it earlier. But yeah, what is the current price for eggs? I actually, yeah, 3,500. I think I got like I got like 2,900 maybe, if I remember correctly, something like that. Let me double check. Is this going over there? Yeah, it is. All right, grain mill it is. But yeah, that's kind of a bummer. That was one of the reasons I'd been saving the eggs, and I've been trying to save a couple other things, is the times of the great demands are nice because you get a good amount of extra money for it. And it's just nice to have, you know what I mean? The ability to make that little tiny bit extra money. But sadly, I ain't got no eggs left to sell. Well, I do have some over there. There's 3 and a bit cases, and we'll be able to use those. But I'm not going to bring them over. It's not really worth it. I'll just keep them around until later and hopefully get a few more. Because what I'm thinking of doing is just hanging out through the night. Because what are we at? We're at 4 o'clock right now. Game time. I think it's about 6 in real life right now. Whoa, that's a heavy trailer. Sorry, guys. Don't worry. I can't destroy his crops. Only my crops. But yeah, what was I saying? Okay, yeah. So I'm probably going to end up skipping through the night, but not like resting. I think I'm just going to kick it to 120 and just kind of roll through the night so we can get through that and kind of see what we're with in the morning. I don't actually know how much time I've like recorded for this episode. It's the downside to back-to-backs. I lose track of my recording time because it's all just in one folder now. But what I think I'll end up doing is after we drop this and see how much money extra we hopefully make, because I'm hoping we make at least 2,000 extra just to make it worth it. But we'll have to see. Come on, tell me it's finished. Tell me it's finished. Oh, it's completed too. We're going to get so much money. 2,000, 3,000, 4,300. Okay, so it was worth it. We made a total of 7,000 because yeah, that was like 48 or 43. And then we got that there. So time-wise, I don't really know if I'd want to do that job again. But we're over 60K, guys. So as I said, what I'm going to do is I am going to probably skip through the night. And yeah, I know it's only 4 o'clock, but still, I'm going to skip through the night and actually probably call it a night for myself and go to bed. Because I'm a bit tired. So let's see what happens in the game here, and I'll bring you back in the morning, and we'll either be wrapping up the episode or maybe sowing one more field. We'll see how much time I have. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Well, I want to say good, it's raining, but we're here, we're back. We got $62,000, which in the grand scheme of things isn't a lot because I still owe the bank $250,000, which is rather a lot of money. So that's something we'll play around with in the future. I'm not too worried about paying that off right now because we're gonna need to make ourselves more money anyway. But what I want to do now, is crash into my tools and damage all of them. Since it's raining, I'm not really gonna get much done. Obviously, I know I have no harvesting to do, which is really the only thing that's affected by the rain. But what I want to do quickly, because it is still, if you see on my map here, 9, I have 2 flashing blue thingies. That means there is a high demand at those locations. And I want to get in there with these while we can, if that makes sense. And one of them is eggs, which we have. The other one is over at the spinnery, which is where you bring the sheep wool when you have sheep. I don't have sheep, so we can't be doing that. Let me see. I could have sworn there was a way. It's weird that it just automatically did stuff earlier. I want to see if I can get it. Is there a button to make it go into these other containers? No, it doesn't seem like it. Well, I need to put this down because I need to lift it up better. But yeah, this is going to be 3,000, a little over 3,000. Actually, it's going to be closer to 5 because it's 3,500 per 1,000 liters. Let's line her up. Get those forks ready. Aha, I did it. Yeah, and we have 1717. So let's run this on over, and this will probably be one of the last things we do today. I don't really have much else planned, and it's been it's been a long episode, like not time-wise. I think it's only been like 20 minutes time-wise, but that sunflower field took a really long time to harvest, and I don't think I'm gonna take that job next time. I'll try and stick to like oats and wheat and stuff like that, unless it's on the smaller fields like 28 and 29 right by me. But the big job did make us a good amount of money, so I wasn't too bummed out by it, because as I said, we made something like 7,000 because it was like 4,800 and 2,300, so it's not too bad. But it did take a really long time to get that money, which is kind of a bummer, but at the same time it makes sense. If they made it too easy to get money, everybody here would be loaded. And looking at it, nobody's got anything. Well, that one's planted. Or are these cultivated? I'm driving too fast to tell. The one next to us looks planted, but that one's at a different angle, so I can't tell. I'm just gonna drive through here. But yeah, I'm genuinely curious, because if so, we would have made about $10,000 today, which I think is probably one of our better days. Which we've been having a lot of good days money-wise lately, which has made me very happy. What? No, you gotta take all of it. So that was 2K. $3K. No, 2K, 4K, 5. Just take the last of the eggs. I think that might have been almost 7. Yeah, I think that might have been, I don't know, it kept like changing it out, so I don't know, but it looks like it was around 7,000. Nope, it was 6,000 and change, because remember we're at 62K. But hey, I'd say we did good today. We're almost to 70,000, and I think next episode, well, maybe not next episode, because I have to harvest the field that we just planted. So in a couple episodes, we should hopefully be able to buy our sheep, because I want to put them in the corner back here. Let me just hop to this. So those who may have missed it when we were talking about it last episode or the episode before, I'm trying to remember. So 2 episodes ago now, I think we talked about this plan, maybe 3, on what we were considering for this area. And what I'm thinking of doing is putting the sheep right down here in this little corner. And I think that's going to be a good spot. We'll get the sheep set up here, but obviously to do that, I need to finish this field out, which we just planted. I honestly didn't think we'd get close until we harvested all of this, and this is sunflowers as well. So we're going to have to play around with that. This is definitely going to be, I think it's going to be oats. But the other thing we have to do is we have to get hay, because the sheep require hay or grass. I think it was grass for feed. And we're going to have to get that together, and we're going to have to think about water. So I already have a small little water tank picked out. I just never bought it because we haven't really needed it until now. So we'll probably end up buying that when we buy the sheep. But as I said, we got to collect up a bunch of hay first. So once we get all that collected up, the field should be ready to harvest, and we'll be good there. So yeah, next episode will probably be a little bit of planting and some grass cutting, some flipping, and some baling, which I think will be good. We'll be able to get a good amount of stuff done, because yeah, we've got all the equipment to do it. I might buy a bigger mower. Let's actually take a look at some mower prices real quick. Let me just get back to here so we're not just hanging out in the middle of the road. I'm still a huge fan of that road. I gotta set it up on the other one. I really like it. I think it looks real nice texture-wise. But let's take a look at mowers. So we get that guy. So this is the setup I usually get, is the Pottinger, the Nova Cats. This is what I have right now. So I don't think we can. That's pretty much all of our money right there. That's 40, 50, 60, 1,000. So I don't want to do that. So we're probably going to end up going with the Kuhn GMD. And actually, this is small enough where I can run it on the little mower. Not the little mower, but the little tractor, right? Because that's 150. It's 150 with 110. This is 80 with 59. So yeah, we could actually run this on the smaller tractor as well. So I could probably set up my planter to plant the oats while we're doing some mowing. Maybe 2 birds with 1 stone kind of deal for tomorrow's episode, which I think will work. I'll also probably take a look through the mods, like I take a look at the mods every time I load up. And I'll see what people have for mowers on there. Maybe find something fun to play around with. But that will be a problem for next episode, because this one is coming to an end. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, please do let me know with a like and a comment down below. But aside from that, I want to thank you for stopping in. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.